Hi, my dears. This is Ella from Gemini Tarot channel, and we are here to do a Starseed reading. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and I'm going to read out of the book, and you choose which one you resonate with, okay? Number 1, number 2, or number 3, or maybe all 3 of them. This is a timeless reading, and whenever you stumble upon it, that's when you were supposed to hear it. And if you heard it once and you enjoyed it, you can go back again and hear it again. For my new subscribers, I am thanking you for being here, and please don't forget to stay tuned because I will have more stuff, more interesting stuff that's going to that I'm going to bring to this channel. So let's start the reading. I'm going to put the camera down on the table, and when I'm telling you, you will choose card 1, 2, or 3, or as I mentioned, all 3 of them. Here, I guess I have 2. It was meant to be for someone. I'm gonna put it like this. This is one of my dogs. If you hear it, I have 4 of them. They are all found in ditches dogs. And I love them with all my heart. One more, please. One more. Oh, I'm gonna pick one that's face down. There you go. I'm gonna take this away because it's not for you guys. Now, I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm going to pull some trinkets out of this and see which one you wanna choose. I'm gonna try to have hearts on all of them, guys, okay? So there is no discrimination. So this is number 1, this is number 2, or number 3. It's time for you to choose. Okay, I'm gonna start with number 1. And this is all paths lead home. Let me see where this one is. Found it. This card in here, my dear Starseeds, is about inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You are being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice. All paths lead home, hence the title. If this card appears, you need to try to get into the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day, before consuming anything from the outside world. To start from a feeling of at homeness and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being. A state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to turn your gaze within? My advice to all of you, it doesn't matter if it's this card, this card, this card, or a different one. In this crazy world we live in right now, okay, we need to protect ourselves, like literally. Imagine yourself like you would have a dome over yourself, a dome like covering yourself of white light. If you can't imagine it from the beginning for too long, it's okay. Few seconds is good enough. Try to practice that daily so you can protect yourself from all this craziness that's in front of you, around you, wherever you go. I'm saying this to you because it's been 2 years of my soul being tried in many ways. And honestly, I was a bit lost myself. I didn't know how to turn all that negativity of the world around or to turn it off so I don't see it. And it's true, us empaths, we are like sponges. We gather everything that comes towards us, everything that's around us. You walk by a person, you can feel their pain. You walk by a person and you feel what they go through. And that's a burden. But at the same time, it's a gift. Because when you walk by a person that's joyful as this sign, okay, you will feel that too. So own it, my dear Starseed. Own it and protect yourself. So let's go to number 2, which is actually formed out of 2 cards. We have activated Earth, which I'm going to use first. And this card is about power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along with which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. Also known as spirit paths, they've been compared to the meridian systems of the body used in Chinese medicine. And they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within that planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers? Or to tend the land you live on? To honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers or nature spirits of that land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. If you would have this card in your hands, you can do what I'm doing. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for your nourishment and tender holding. So that was the first card from pile number 2. To tell you honest, I felt like this card is for me because I'm in a new location, okay? And this location has lots of land, and this land will actually feed me. This summer, I will be working it with my hobby. So there is card number 2 from the pile number 2. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. The challenge for all souls, having a human experience, is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize that they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their souls fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanences. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They are envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner world. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They are more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you are being reminded that you choose to be a soul in a body on earth. And you are being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer. The Starseed Soul Inquiry is like this. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? God knows how hard it is for starseeds to be present constantly on earth. Now let's move to pile number 3, the next card. And this one is baby steps. Baby steps means action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You are being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling. To start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they are waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day, and to take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You are being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Time on Earth goes slower than on other planets. This may cause frustration for Starseed, who can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seeds begin to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling. To remember that you don't need to have it all figured out or know exactly where the path is leading you. You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take the next step. And the Starseed soul inquiry for this card is: what's one simple baby step you can take in the direction of your soul's calling? With that said, my dear Starseeds, the reading for today is done and over, and I'm going to do this weekly. So all of you will find some answers and some known that other souls are dealing with the same thing that you guys are doing and dealing with. Love and light, my dears. Take care of yourself till the next time. Love ya.